What's up, everybody? My name is Dakota Bryant, and this is Better Home Bartending, the show where we use standard home appliances, really basic bar tools, and easy to find ingredients to create great tasting cocktails. Today, we're going to be making a very easy 3-step ingredient cocktail, an American classic, the bee's knees. So let's get our tools and ingredients ready, then start making this drink. So for our ingredients, we're going to need 3 things: lemons, honey syrup, not raw honey, and this is what you'll be needing, and then gin. Now that we have our ingredients, let's gather our tools. So for our tools, we're going to start with our jigger. Then we have a measuring cup, a manual juicer or hand juicer, a Hawthorne strainer, a fine strainer, Boston shaker, and then a bottle that we can put our fresh squeezed lemon juice into. So the first thing we're going to do for our bee's knees is start by making some fresh squeezed lemon juice. We're going to cut some lemons in half, place them in our manual juicer, and then squeeze away. Make sure your measuring cup's under that juicer, and if you're going to be making a few of these cocktails, I definitely recommend about 6 to 8 ounces worth of lemon juice. So now that we have our lemons juiced, we're going to set this lemon juice aside and grab our next tools and ingredients. So next, using our fine strainer, we're going to strain our lemon juice and separate the pulp. Separating the pulp from your lemon juice makes for a much cleaner cocktail. Getting rid of all this chunky pulp makes for a much nicer drink experience. So now that we have our lemon juice done, let's get on to our honey syrup. So honey syrup's very easy to make. It's equal parts hot water and honey. Do not put raw honey in this cocktail. Over ice, this is going to become very stiff and coagulated, and you're not going to be able to mix it. If you'd like to watch a video on how to make honey syrup, I've posted a link in the description of this video on how to make it. So now we have all of our ingredients. Time to get to the bee's knees. Now the bee's knees is a true classic cocktail. It dates all the way back to Prohibition. Now the cocktail's always used honey and lemon juice to cut the flavor of gin. At the time, it was used to cut the flavor of bathtub gin. What is bathtub gin? Bathtub gin is referred to as any style of liquor or spirit made at home during Prohibition era. Bathtub gin is really a reference to just how poor the quality of alcohol was at this time. So all the history on where the bee's knees actually originated has been lost. It does make an appearance in David Embree's The Fine Art of Mixing Drinks book in the 1940s. But 28 years prior to that, it was already such a big hit during Prohibition. Prohibition had some pretty great slang. Cat's pajamas, gold digger, knee dusters, devil's whiskers, tarantula juice, hooch, and the eel's hips. Then you got the bee's knees, and it literally means the best. And this cocktail at the time probably was the best. It had great flavor, sour, sweet, and it got you blitzed. Now for our at-home version, let's start building. First, we're going to start by adding ice to our coupe, setting it aside and letting it chill. Next, in the bottom side of our Boston shaker, using our jigger, we're going to add 1 ounce of lemon juice, then 1 ounce of honey syrup. Next, we're going to add 2 ounces of gin to our jigger. Straight into the bottom side of our Boston shaker. Now let's add ice to the bottom side of our Boston shaker. Then with a pint glass, let's create a nice seal. Then shake. You want to shake this for about 10 seconds. You don't want to over dilute it, so you don't want to over shake. Make sure you get all that alcohol out of your top shaker. Then we're going to place our Hawthorne strainer right on top and discard our ice from our coupe. Now our coupe should be nice and chill. Now it's time to pour. So you should have a nice full cocktail at this point. Now it's time to garnish. So for our garnish, we're gonna take a lemon and a potato peeler and peel one nice medium-sized peel. Make sure you're always peeling towards your palm. That way if you slip, you don't cut your fingernails or your knuckles. Now we're gonna score this just to add to the presentation. We're gonna do a nice flat score and set it on the top of our glass. But before we do that, we're gonna express the oils over the top of our drink. And then I always like to rub some essential oils on the stemware, just so you smell the lemon on your hands. That's gonna sit right on top, like so. There you have it, your bee's knees. Let's enjoy. Oh man, that's great. Citrus forward, honey really comes through. This drink really is the bee's knees. Cheers.